everyone, I am here today with a little bit of a chit chat, get ready with me, first impressions. I'm going to be showcasing some of the stuff that I got while I was in Los Angeles when I was with Nicole. I am so excited. I haven't used any of the stuff that I'm about to put on my face. I didn't get any new foundation, concealer, or powder, so I've already put that on and I've already put my brow gel on. Which, let me say, it's really weird for me to do because I always do my eyes first. So for me to like actually put foundation on before I put eye makeup on, this is really scary. So for palettes, we're going to be showcasing this guy. This is the Elcie Minimalist palette, and we're also going to dive into the Morphe 35R palette as well. So I'm really excited to play with the two of those. I've already primed my eyes, so let's get started. Usually I would go in with like a peach smoothie type shade first. So let me see if either of these palettes have anything like that. Okay, it doesn't really seem like either of these palettes have something like this. So, alright, I'm going to go in with this like white color from the Elcie palette and just go in my crease a little bit. And I have a mirror in front of me, so I zoomed you guys in a little bit because I filmed Get Ready With Me's before and had it zoomed in a little bit out, but I never posted them just because I didn't like the way they looked. So next I'm going to go in with this color. I wish these had names on them, but they don't. I'm going to go in with this big color here, which probably could be used as a contour shade. Same brush, and I'm just going to, we'll say these have a lot to kick up, you guys. This is a Morphe M532 brush. So I'm just going to go in the crease of my eye with that. I must say, you guys, oh my god, I haven't talked to my YouTube family since I've really gotten back. I got to meet Haley Barber. I got to meet Holly Forrest. We went to the Morphe Burbank store and I actually got to meet Linda Morphe, and she gifted Nicole and I like all this stuff. She was the sweetest woman, you guys. Like, I know what people say about Morphe, but I would never believe it because I see firsthand like how much of an amazing person she is. And I literally cried when this happened, but I met Marlena from Makeup Geek. I zoomed you guys out just a smidge, just because I feel like it was not a good angle. But yeah, I met Marlena from Makeup Geek. It was like the best moment ever. I must say, this first shade's really blending pretty nicely. I have some high hopes for this palette because people talk very, very highly of it, so I'm going to try to use at least every color in this. So, other things that I got while I was in LA, I got one of the Makeup Geek bronzers. This is Tawny, this is the medium one. And I got one of the Elcie bronzers, which this is also the medium one, which we'll try to use both of them today. I got an LA Girl blush in the shade Just Peachy. This is really pretty. I love my other LA Girl blush I have. I got a lot of lip products, a lot of brushes, but as far as makeup goes, I just wanted to try these things for the first time with you guys. I'm really digging this, you guys. This is blending beautifully. I also bought the Cover FX blurring primer, and I really liked that too. I forgot that I was like just doing my face first. Is the R35 from Morphe. You can see it's a little bit smaller. I'm going to take this like Ready shade. Ready. What am I? I'm going to take this shade in the Minimalist palette. Oh, tap off the excess. That one is definitely the most pigmented of the three so far. And we're going to go in my crease with that. So yeah, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my LA experience. We went to the Grove. If you don't know, I went with Nicole, my friend who's young, wild, and polished. We went to the Grove. We went to a lot of like outdoors malls that they had there. I got, which I'm not wearing, sorry, I got an Alex Nani bracelet that Nicole and I got together because, you know, I love Alex Nani bracelets. I got a Michael Kors purse that I've been eyeing forever. And most excitingly of all, I got my gold high keys because I had been wearing Nicole's black ones, and I really always thought I didn't really need them because I have other sunglasses I like, but then I was like, damn, I wish these came in gold, and she told me they did, and I was like, well, I'm gonna buy them then. So we had to go to like 3 different stores and I got them. You guys, this palette, I'm so impressed right now. These are blending beautifully. I'm going to go in with that same brush that I used to start off, just to blend those colors together. I must tell you guys, I'm actually really intimidated by black eyeshadow. I don't really know, can't even remember the last time I've ever used black eyeshadow. I don't know if I'll use that color, but people saying like you should be able to use this, like this shade right here could be like a contour. Oh, the names are on here, but it doesn't say which one's which. Oh well. But yeah, everything from Namies was 40% off, so that's why I got some Elcie stuff, because normally I think they charge like a boatload for shipping and stuff. So yep, I'm gonna take my Morphe R39. I'm not quite ready for a shade this dark yet, so I'm gonna go into the 35R palette. I'm gonna pick up this shade right here. It's like a little bit of a darker brown, but not as quite as dark as that. This one still has like a red tone in it. And I know you should never blow in your brushes, but they're mine. I don't use them on anyone else. I'm just gonna go into my crease with that. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Considering it's 5 in the afternoon on a Sunday, I'm not really trying to go like full-blown smoky eye, so I might go only like one shade darker than this. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this shade right here. It's like a little bit darker, but not quite on the same brush. Tap off the excess and just try to concentrate this towards the outside. Whenever I do my eye makeup, I always spend the most time on my crease because I'm like, it needs to be blended. That's Jaclyn Hill for us, like putting that into our head. I'm pleased with that. So what lid color are we gonna go in with? There's so many pretty ones in here. I have wipes down here, so let's swatch a couple of, wow. Oh wow, okay. Okay, we're gonna swatch a couple of these for you. This is just a couple of the shades from the palette. Oh my god, these are gorgeous. Oh my god, what am I gonna use? This palette is like a really good fall palette too, just like the 35O is. Maybe I'll go in with, yeah, I'm gonna go in with this like peachy, like light, yeah, I'm gonna call it peachy shade, and I'm just gonna take my finger and put that all over my lid.
Wow, this is really good.
Overall thoughts, I think both of these blend extremely well. I really like both of these palettes. I'm not gonna put any liner or lashes on today, like I said. It's like 5 in the afternoon on a Sunday. I'm not really trying to do much. But that is pretty. Just finish up our eyes. I didn't bring a lash curler down with me. I keep all my makeup upstairs. I'm filming downstairs right now. So we're just going to go in with a boatload of mascaras right now. And I'm just going to do this part off camera because watching someone put mascara on is not exciting. Actually really surprised, guys. I don't have like any fallout under my eyes. That's like my biggest fear of doing my face before my eyes first. So next I'm going to go in with like one of my favorite makeup products ever. This is the Marc Jacobs Highliner Matte Gel Eye Crayon in the shade Whirlpool. Whenever I wear this in pictures, you guys always love it. So I'm going to put that on real quick. I feel like this eyeliner makes any look go from like 0 to 100 real quick. As corny as that sounds. Alright, so let's try some other new stuff. So I'm going to take my Morphe R7 brush. I usually always use like a shimmery bronzer, so this is really scary for me. Let's use a little bit of both. Alright, we're going to first go in with this Elcie one. Like I said, my Morphe R7, that is dirty. Tap off the excess. This is kind of powdery. I'm a little scared. Alright, bronzers are like something that like I know immediately as they hit my face if I like it or not. So let's see how this goes.
Oh, this is blending pretty nicely.
See you, Elcie, I see you. Alright. I definitely think if you're around my skin tone, the shade medium is really good. These are very pigmented. Like, it's taking me a minute to like blend this out. So if you do get this, be a little light-handed with it. I'm gonna go in with a stippling brush too, which I always do when I do my makeup. So you guys will see me do that. Alright. Because this is so pigmented and it's pretty good right now, I'm only going to go in with a touch of the Makeup Geek one. And normally I would bake, but I don't have a new translucent powder right now, so I'm just going to go in with a touch or the Makeup Geek one, because this has like the slightest bit, oh yeah, this has like the slightest bit of luminosity to it, so. So next I'm going to go in with this LA Girl blush in the shade Just Peachy on a Morphe Y3. He's so pretty, you guys. Yes, I know, it's brush washing day, so don't judge me. I will tell you this, these blushes are very good, but they're very, very pigmented, so tap off that excess, girl. Next I'm going to do something that I do literally every single time I do my makeup. I take a stippling brush. I love stippling brushes. This one is from Eco Tools, and I'm just going to stipple my blush and bronzer. I'm not used to not wearing, like I'm wearing a matte blush right now and matte bronzers. It's kind of weird. Alright, so for highlight, I'm going to go in with a Morphe R12. I don't have any new highlighters, so I'm just going to go in with my Violet Voss Rose Gold palette. And I'm going to mix the shades Petals and Bloom. I really was never a fan of fan brushes, but now I am. So you can see, like, look at that. This palette, you guys, is no joke. And normally I would go over it with my beauty blender, but I'm just going to go over it with my same stipple brush real quick. Just to make sure. I like highlight, but it's not when it's like cray. So now I'm going to spray my face. This is my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. If you saw my project pan, you know I'm trying to use this up. If you didn't watch it, it'll be linked right up here. Just something so satisfying about spraying your face. I have no idea what it is. I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty lip liner and liquid lipstick in the shade Icon, because I just got these, so we're going to see how this goes. This is pretty red, and if you guys know, I'm not crazy about reds. I will say this lip liner is very pigmented. Good job. I love pigmented lip liners. Next I'm going to go in to the liquid lipstick in the same color Icon. So much for keeping this daytime appropriate, but yellow. Oh wow, this applicator on this is a little different than normal applicators. You guys see it's like slightly slanted. I will say this is not the easiest liquid lipstick to put on because it's like not staying in my lip lines like where I'm trying to put it, but the color's really pretty. It's like not quite a red, a little bit darker than what I usually do, but this is like the worst lip application I've ever done in my life. Hey guys! So let's go over everything we used. I am obsessed with this palette. I love the Morphe palette. I really think that they were both worth it. This palette's really good for someone who just wants to be a minimalist. I'm going to swatch all of them on my hand for you too. Because the good thing about this palette is it's very creamy, but not too creamy, you know? And they're colors that everyone needs in their collection, whether you have one of them or 100 of them. And what I like about this black is it's not the most, like, it's a buildable black. It's not the most intimidating black ever. So that's some swatches of the Elcie Minimalist palette. You can see the black's like very buildable, so I like that. Yeah, overall I love this blush. If you guys have not picked up any of these LA Girl blushes, this is my second one. I love this color. This was the color Just Peachy. You guys have seen that I used the color Just Be You before in like my monthly favorites. It's like a very beautiful peach color. I would compare it to NARS Luster, but not quite as shimmery. And the bronzers, I am going to have to use the Makeup Geek one on its own just because I used it in conjunction with the Elcie one today, but I really liked it. And this Elcie one, I'm so, like, not surprised, but I really like this. This is going to be like a good go-to bronzer because I love mixing bronzers. Like, I love putting on like a matte bronzer and then pairing it with like Laguna or something. As far as this lip goes, I love the lip liner. The liquid lipstick is not the easiest one to apply. I don't know if it's maybe just this color. It's not sticky. It dried down. Let's do the two. It did transfer a little, well, that's, yeah, it did transfer a little bit, but that could be because it's not completely dry yet. But I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, so that's it for me today, guys. Let me know down below anything else you'd want to see from me. But until then, you was smart, you was kind, you was important. Have a great day. Bye.